Hi and welcome to part 15 of Let's Play Brutal Mario. This is the Timeshitters playthrough of the game.
Of the game.
Of the game. So we've got 4 Colours Palace. I was always disappointed that the other 2 switches didn't drop anything. Like I was thinking maybe
there'll be something else or it'll do something, but no. But I think it's just to show that you have them, to indicate that you do have them, but it'd be nice to have an extra feather, wouldn't make any difference.
Well, I was thinking, well, I remember as a kid I tried to work out what they'd be. So one would be obviously a fire flower, and then maybe a 1-up for the other one, a Yoshi egg, star, I don't know.
Oh, I see, so there'd be like, the blocks would all be individual in the actual game as well.
Yeah.
So this level is very easy to get through with all the switches, and like there's basically no hazards in the first part of the level. Now, this level is going to take up this entire video, by the way, it's so big. That's just to give you an idea of what we're in for here.
What is that?
I don't know what it's from, but it's presumably from some sort of RPG, but it has 4 colours to it. It'll teleport and change colour. Basically, see these shells?
Oh, that's amazingly good.
I have to hit him with the same colour of shell.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
So, you know, it's a bit of a chancey boss, because basically you've got 1 in 4 chance of getting the right one. I mean, you can retry any time with any shell, but it's just really hazardous. And all the time he's firing eyeballs at you, and I don't know, it's just a really good idea for a boss. So yeah, try and stay away from him the second time he bounces and any sort of pass, because he'll just fire those stupid eyeballs at you. And on the 4th bounce,
oh
yes! Bow! It only takes like a couple of 3 hits or something, so like once you get going, it's alright.
Yeah, I can just see it's clearly just going to be one of those bosses that either you do it, you blitz it, or it can take forever.
Yeah, I think this is a moderately quick run, because I think I do it here where I don't get what I want. I just kick the shell and it reactivates, and I can just do it again. Blue? Nah. Kick it. Blue? Nah. Kick it? Yes! It's not so hard.
Yeah, I can see. I mean, clearly you've got the shell recycling strategy down. So is that mechanic of whatever colour the shell is when you deactivate in the original game, or presumably they just go yellow?
Yeah, they just go yellow. I mean, that's completely like something he's had to... Well, I want to say she, actually, because I looked this up, and the username that this person goes under is Carol. So my best belief is that we have a girl, unless it's somebody called like Lewis Carroll or something like that. But
I really hope Lewis Carroll's still alive and he's making quality Mario ROM hacks.
Me too.
And not.
But now we have 4 coloured doors, each with its own unique challenge. This is very Abe's Odyssey / Abe's Exodus. So in this room, we have the gimmick where whatever the colour of the background is, you can only walk through that colour block.
I'm sure you were talking to me about wanting to do
See, I've got red and green activated, so it combines to make yellow.
Oh, very clever.
Now a lot of people say, oh, it should be brown, but that's with paint. With light, red and green gives you yellow. So, oh, well, that was a glitch. One of the very few I've seen.
That'll learn you.
That'll learn us. Anyway, let's go back in and do that again.
So, but yeah, sorry, I sometimes get lost in my own thoughts. Like, sometimes, genuinely, I forget to talk in these commentaries, and I'm just sat there thinking to myself, is this like a memory test then?
Yeah. It's the banana caves from, the banana bird caves from Donkey Kong Country 3. But there's no penalty for messing up, you just got to do it in the time allotted, which isn't too hard. Like, I'll tell you now, like, I'm pretty good at memory tests, but this one comes very quickly. So it does take me a little bit of doing, but it's nice. That's one of these sort of mini challenges. Oh dear. So not the most riveting part of the video, I'll tell you, but
it's not visually exciting, but again, it's a nice idea to have. Reminds me of the Tip Tups in Banjo-Kazooie, inside the giant turtle.
Yeah, that's right. You have to slam on them to make them sing in the right order.
That's a game I know like the back of my hand. Like, I think I know. I could probably.
You can LP that in no time.
I think I once told, without looking at the TV, guided someone through all the notes on one level. Which is pretty insane when you think about it.
That is pretty insane, but It's just amazing. Like Banjo-Kazooie is really like at the time when I bought it, I thought this is amazing. And then I played Banjo 2 and it just blew my mind, like just how big and how original it was. And then I tried to go back to Kazooie and I still enjoyed it, but it just seemed so miniature and lacking in comparison. Which is an amazing thing to say for a sequel for an already amazing game.
Yeah, I mean...
Anyway, we can stop talking about that because the boring bit is over.
We don't have to stop talking about it.
So the green torch is lit and I have 3 more to light before I can actually challenge the boss of this friggin' level.
Now this is having overtones of the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time, of course.
So I've got to get the coloured shells to their relevant blocks. Now the gimmick here is that when you carry it, they produce coloured blocks of their own, which you can walk through, but other coloured shells can't go past. So you'll see that I'll probably want to get the... Is it yellow or green? I want to get the yellow one over there.
Obscenely difficult.
Well, mathematically, to do this without intersecting at all is very hard. I would argue that it's very difficult indeed. But you can sort of glitch the level a bit, which I've done here. I think there's like a proper way of doing this, but...
You couldn't be asked to do it.
I couldn't be asked to figure it out, so I glitched the level a bit. Oh god, but...
Once again, Timeshitters. Never playing by the rules.
Well, I am, because this is allowed, it's possible, so I'm doing it.
Well... no. Like...
So let's get the...
I like the way you've kicked that up and made an impenetrable wall of yellow there. Oh, now an impenetrable wall of red. Beautiful.
So get the red one in there. And now the green one. Don't want to go through the door by accident and ruin all that hard work, you see. So I'll do it there. Oh, come on. Oh, I can't actually stand on that.
I find this aesthetically pleasing, if nothing else.
So I can kick it over there. And then get down there.
I'm impressed, Jack.
See what I did there? I'm good at this.
Alright.
Oh, so I can't praise myself. No, can I actually do this? Yeah, I can. And that's the puzzle solved.
Very good.
So that's blue.
I would like to see that done legitimately as well. Like, I'm not just saying that to undermine your achievement. I genuinely would. I think that'd be interesting to watch.
No, I'm gonna do it on paper and see if you can do it, because it's like a graph theory problem. I'm sure you can, but well, I hope you can, because otherwise I've just sort of...
For those of you who don't know, Jack's a mathematician.
Everyone knows. So in this room...
Did you kill the yellow Yoshi by kicking it?
It was a fish. Like everything,
You can't say that about Yoshis.
So this one's a shell. Like, the main puzzle of this level is figuring out what the Yoshis would be based on their colour.
Right.
And the other one's just a fish, so you can get rid of it. It doesn't do anything. Oh, what have I done?
Went through the door.
Okay, so this one, I think, is just a block. Yeah, and the blue one, can you guess what the blue one is? It's blue.
It's blue.
Yeah, it gives you a clue of what it is. It's a P-switch.
Oh, so now, yeah, and then it goes straight
So
through
now
that.
I can
Yeah, I see.
make the
Very clever.
beanstalk, and now I need to
It was very satisfying watching that Yoshi get stomped on.
So the red one I need to use as a block, so I can actually... Now, I'm not sure if I was meant to do it this way, but I have. Which is where I do that.
Yeah, that's... I reckon you could probably kick that up legitimately, actually.
Yeah, I think you could, but that's how I have to.
But that's a very common glitch I've seen made necessary. Like, you have to use the necessity.
You have to do that.
You have to do it in Conmax, yeah.
Words are hard,
I was determined to get the word necessity, and I don't know why.
Necessity. So I'll do this without a glitch this time, hopefully. So it's red, so I can go through red. Red plus yellow equals green. I mean yellow.
Do you know the red, then we can go through green.
Yeah, which means I can go through here.
Need to turn off blue, or create blue anyway.
So
oh, so we've got cyan there, which is presumably what we get here.
Yeah. So I can't go up there because it's...
So you need to go and turn...
I need to turn the red off, or on even, so I get pink.
How
Or white
pink
even. White it is. It's not pink, it's white. So this is blue, so I don't die when I turn this on, off even. It's all very complicated, but now I can go through the blue.
I think it's actually quite simple.
It is quite simple actually. It's just took me a while.
It's probably complicated to program, but
Yeah.
to play it's very clever, which is
Satisfying.
admirable as well for a game programmer to put all the work in their own court.
Now you just have to make sure you understand the colours enough not to fall through any holes here. because one move can send you flying through the floor.
So if you stood on green now, you create yellow and...
Now I can get rid of red. Now I can go through... Yeah, I do that, so I avoid making pink so I don't fall through the floor. And now I just turn them all on to get... No, turn them all off to get black. If I turn them all on, I'll get white and I'll fall through the floor.
That's the last thing you want.
After all this effort, yeah. So there we are. And the door that was covered up before, I can now get to, because everything's black. And Bob's your uncle. So now I get the big red door. So without further ado, let's challenge the boss.
So what have we got this time? Oh, these. Yeah, I remember watching you do this because I think you got stuck, and I thought my stupid voice could somehow help you beat it. I'm not just a disembodied voice, by the way.
So this is just, you get 5 lives. If you can see at the bottom there's, well, now 4 Marios, which correspond to my hits I can take. Now, you need to kill these 2 sister witch monster things. The one on the right fires little darts or blows wind at you. The wind you just will push you off the block and kill you. Whereas the little dart you can spin back into its mouth.
As we've sort of seen by this point.
Doing it 3 times will do that. The blue one on the left either fires a head-to-height stream of fire, or it will launch this thing at you, which you need to stomp on 3 times to kill that one. And therein lies the challenge of doing that within 5 hits.
There doesn't seem to be a timer though. The only limit seems to be the life limit of you and the bosses.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot more of this later, but I think he starts really heavily drawing in on his or her RPG sort of influences and bringing in quite epic bosses. But it's just irritating because you want this thing to use its attack on you, and getting it to react and all is just a nightmare.
It seems like it's on a very set timer, like irrespective of whether the other one's alive.
Yeah, like, I mean, this is a very event-driven game, so there's probably something in the code which says after X amount of time, decide. And I think what it's done is it's on a loop so that if it decides that the one on the right should attack and it's dead, it'll just do nothing.
Yeah.
So there's no real time on this boss, which I'm quite thankful for, because it's quite an epic battle. So epic that I'll have to spread it across a further video.
Oh yeah, we're reaching the end of this one.
So
but I didn't see this part actually. I saw the part that follows, but
so we'll see, round 2 of that fight in the next video.
It's gonna be a good one.
See ya.